It's time for another impromptu memory test. It's been 10 days since I was here. I had to replay the boss fight and stuff to get back here. I was in Rhode Island, and now I am back to the dawn. Phew, you could do with losing a few pounds. Oh, sorry, I'll use a rope next time. But what is this place? I can't believe there's a level below the sewer. This is a jail of the Tear Lake Fortress. A prison hidden underneath the prison, so to speak. This is what the two older guys are talking about. Or I think maybe just the turtle. Tear Lake Fortress. Does it have anything to do with the Tear Lake near the prison? You're not from around here. I can't say you don't know... I can't believe you don't know the story of the Tear Lake Fortress. It was a fortress built by the rebels next to the Hadlow River during the Civil War. But with the war not going in their favor, it eventually became the only rebel stronghold that survived east of Hadlow River. The government forces launched an offensive to remove the thorn in their side, but were unable to breach the walls. Just as the government forces were about to regroup for another assault, the fortress fell quiet. A few weeks later, the commander of the government forces sent scouts into the fortress. They found that most of the soldiers had long since died of a sudden plague, and the few survivors had lost their minds. The rebels lost the fortress and their hold on the banks of Hadlow River. That's how the Civil War ended. A sudden plague? The survivors lost their minds? Sounds like something from an old horror movie. It was over 200 years ago. It's inevitable that the story has been changed and embellished over the years. The story may be fictional, but the ruins of this fortress are real. So this room is the jail where the prisoners were kept? In the old fortress? Jail? No. It wasn't underground. It was actually at the top of the fortress. But we're pretty far underground. That's because of the earthquakes. This area was struck by frequent earthquakes after the plague. They continued until about 100 years ago, when they gradually subsided, but the old foundations of the fortress had completely sunk into the ground. That freed up space to build a new prison, though, as well as quite a lot of bricks. I'm just like, previous building sunk underground, let's do it again. Just build a new prison in the same spot, no consequences. It definitely won't become a Cape Escape 2. I never knew there were so many secrets buried here. Well, that's enough stories for now. If we don't pick up the stuff, our courier will get impatient, and I don't want to make him angry. Make him angry? What did you do just now? I was calling my friend. There's some insane Beastars world building stuff going on here. Rawr, I'm a shark. I'm a happy little shark. That's where this is going. Haha. Allow me to introduce you to my partner, the devil. Pleased to meet you. So the devil from the story was a shark? I didn't expect your partner would be a shark. What did you think he would be? A Tasmanian devil? I hadn't actually thought about it, but now that I do think about it, you and a shark are a good match. Ha 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 ha. I don't know if he talks. I skipped that by accident. Whoops. Say hello to the devil. I sure hope what he likes about me isn't the way I smell. Hi there, big fella. Oh, I have 7 points of friendship with Shark. Your voice is trembling. Don't worry. Like I said, he doesn't eat people. Except for that one unfortunate accident. So he eats person. He enjoys a buffet in Hadlow River every night while he makes my deliveries. He's very full right now. Apparently sharks don't talk. That's a relief. But you just said he swam here all the way from Hadlow River. Does that mean this pool is connected to the outside of the prison? Yes, and I know what you're thinking, but I strongly advise you forget that idea. How do you know what I'm thinking? Why else would a prisoner be wandering around the sewer at night other than planning an escape? Are you worried I'll expose your supply route if I escape? No, I just don't want to see you die under the water. Me and the devil kinda like you. Why? What's under this water? Even though we're less than 200 yards from Hadlow River as the crow flies, the route isn't a straight line. The submerged fortress ruins are an underwater labyrinth. Even if the devil guides the way, you'll be underwater for at least 10 minutes. And I'm pretty sure foxes can't hold their breath for that long. So find like a mask and an air compressor, and you might be able to like... You could probably find 10 minutes of air somewhere. Maybe in the infirmary? Oxygen machine thing? Oh, I didn't think it would take that long. But what if I had a way to breathe underwater? Sounds like you've been watching too many mermaid movies. No, all I need is an oxygen cylinder. There must be one somewhere in the infirmary. Wow, I was on point. But even if you find one, you'll get lost without the devil to guide you. Could you convince him to give me a ride? Sorry. I may be his trainer, but I'm also his friend. It doesn't matter what I say. There's no way he'll agree to take someone he doesn't like. The only way he'll agree to take you is if you become his friend. Make friends with him? Okay. I'll give it a try. Grr. Goofy ass face. Well, since you've got your own plan, I wish you the best of luck. But now, I have to get back to sleep. Hopefully the medicine works and I won't sleepwalk tonight. You already attacked me. I hate this damn prison routine. I miss my circus days when I slept during the daytime. Uh-huh. Hey, did you miss those days too? Don't worry. By next year we'll have enough money to reopen the circus. Then the ghost and the devil will make their big comeback. Haha. Insane to be this far in the game and uncover this stuff out of nowhere. You're like, what? What do you mean? And also it's maybe an escape route? Entirely new characters you didn't even know were here the whole time. In a prison, which is a pretty fixed roster aside from maybe which staff members you get to see. Good night, my friend. Good night. Bang. Zzz. Asleep already. I hope he sleeps better this time. New quest, Sunken City. Get an oxygen cylinder from the infirmary, try to befriend the devil and get him to agree to lead you out of the prison. So I need to make a rope so I can go down that hole in the future? And now I'm robbing him. I'm hungry. I just got an apple though, right? Now I'm unhungry. Bonus stamina from the soda, scissors, hammer. So many nonsense items in my inventory now. Sedative. Valuable drugs. Also, I last time I turned the fan on or something, and that woke him up. This time I woke him up because I read this book here, and apparently the margins on the products are just huge. So he's like, "This is highway robbery," and he said that out loud, and it woke him up. Which, whoops. Better not make any noise. Oh. It's probably a pretty valuable wrench. I could stare at this kind of light box all day long when I was little. Sadly, those carefree days are long gone. I'm down to 3 hours. I should probably be getting to sleep. This has been an insanely involved adventure. Scissors and bandages. I'm out of space for anything. A toilet. Wash your hands. Hair dye, styling cream, and exfoliating powder. What's this exfoliating powder used for? Use daily to give your skin durability and a healthy glow. Looks like it's not for a hairy animal like me, but still. Caution. If in eyes, immediately rinse with water. I'm sure I can find another use for it. What? Am I gonna put it in somebody's eyes? Scented soap. They both take space. Does that take an entire inventory space? Let's see, this bar I carry around is about broken. It would currently be pretty overkill. It'd be overkill to use the limited edition soda right now. My inventory is so full. I'm probably just gonna have to come back later. I don't currently have a reason to think that I should even do that. Enter the manhole. It's too high. I'll need a rope first. So I have a reason to craft another rope. Because you can't use the previous rope because you need that rope in order to get this far underground in the first place. There's probably a lot more to loot down here too. It's just way too much to deal with. We have a lot of opportunities to get loot from in the sewers. Just need to figure out what to do with my completely nonsense inventory at the moment. Do any of these fit anywhere? Okay, those ones fit somewhere. That's good. Take this, yeah. These are some high violation items. Take the sports belt out so we can hide the wrench. Take the calculator out so we can hide the hammer. Wrench, screwdriver, hammer are all pretty high violation. Even scissors are. Yeah, a lot of these items can only go right here. Right, we found out the basic screwdriver can't be a gift, so I should see if I can sell it, because otherwise I just can't get rid of it besides just throwing it away. I just don't know what to do with so many of these items in my inventory. Let's see, soda, limited edition soda. 2 agility instead of 1 agility. So probably swap those out since it's more valuable. This inventory is nonsense. I'm tempted to get rid of the makeshift mask. Just because I'm not sure how valuable it is anymore. It prevents damage in the sewers by lessening it. But at this point I might be out of actions to perform in the sewers. So there's maybe no more reason to need a mask, because I might not be doing anything else in the sewers anymore. Cool glasses. Has to be less than 2 violation, damn. The shatterproof glasses versus the reflective glasses. So I want to sell or gift the reflective glasses at this point. Glasses replace gas mask. Oh god, my fucking inventory, man. Okay, I think I need to sleep until the morning so I can at least swap out some of these items. 30% agility when you gain strength, but this is the intelligence poster, right? Strength is the horse. So that's not the right thing to do. Oh yeah, it's just that I want to have the... I don't remember. Isn't there something I should wear that affects my experience at night? Or was it just that I want to have highest intelligence possible? Can't hide the gas mask either. I have too many high violation items I can't get rid of. Oh god. Workbooks. Okay, so we can put the status shoes back on. I guess we... Reputation's fine, but I guess we want these boots on usually the most because they're the most likely to come up due to the struggles there. Let's put away the lockpicking watch. God, I need to get rid of some of these things. That gives me at least a somewhat better inventory. If I just get rid of these 2 items. So I'll do that just for my own sanity right now. I just don't need this 1 mint. Is it good to eat? I don't need the focus point, so we'll destroy it. And this is just a piece of paper. Okay. That's a whole slot's worth, because that's how little was there. Alright, I need to sleep. It's already less than 3 hours from waking up time, so let's just get this poor guy. Do I take the sleeping pills? Sorry, I forgot it did. Extra 30 stamina and a higher stamina cap for tomorrow. We might as well get the best we can out of each day. That's a lot of stamina. I think you pretty much inevitably fully restore your stamina. I don't remember if there's something about my character that's uniquely good at sleeping or what. As usual, I don't see much reason not to sleep a little longer though, because I get experience from the poster. And you still have enough time to take a poopy. I just got more money. I make money every night, which is nonsense. That's a weird way of denoting it. I think your money plus 38 is from the giraffe skill, and then your money increased to this is the investment guru skill separately. Actually, do I have the giraffe skill? Hidden back door. Yes. I receive a small amount of money wired from outside every day. An investment guru. Oh, that's the one. So that's why I wanted to maximize my intelligence. Which I did, so that's good. That's plus 8. That's 13% money. So yeah, the $38 I've got must have been from the giraffe skill. And then investment guru would have given me like $100-ish because it's 13% when you have like $900. That would give you about that much. That's insane. Getting nonsense amounts of money. Okay. And I guess I'm still just sitting here being like, gotta sell these items, right? Because I mean, I've got them. Surely I should find a way to sell each one and find a value in all these items. See, I literally can't fit my stuff in places. Right, shut your mouths. The head count's about to start. 1, 2, 3... it's 47, all accounted for. It's the start of another beautiful day. I hope you will share my zest for life. Now, I'd like to announce another prisoner benefit. This week's the Honey Festival. The warden had a call with the city's archbishop. Basically, the archbishop hopes you inmates will visit the chapel more often to feel the grace of the Father of the Forest. The warden decided to follow his advice, so we now have a new rule. Starting today, inmates who pray at the chapel every day will earn 5 good conduct credits. If you put money into the donation box, even only $1, you'll get 5 more. And the chaplain will come hear your confessions every day this week. Take this opportunity to unburden yourselves. Interesting. I'm ahead of the curve, so I get to feel good about it, but that's definitely like a bit of a help you finish this fox's story change, where instead of being a rare occurrence, he's suddenly here every day. Unless I caused this, but I don't think I did. I think the game's on a pre-established schedule. So it's kind of funny that right after I took care of that, they did this. So I guess maybe they expected me to do that part of the story now. Or at least they want to make sure I can right now. The warden's such an ass kisser. Only 5, stingy bastards. Yawn. Confession. Ridiculous. Shut the hell up. One more word and I'll teach you a lesson for the Father of the Forest. Dismissed. Okay, let's reacquaint ourselves with what the hell's going on. Credits for praying and donating. The power of faith. Do I even have anything else to buy from them? I'm really on top of that whole system. I already called Reed, so I'm currently waiting for Reed to get back to me. We want to become friends with Shark. Gotta figure out what he likes. Might be other stuff, but yet get an oxygen cylinder from the infirmary. Sleep cookies for the barber shop. I think I already made enough for that, right? That's 10 more rep. You, the sloth. Do today, yeah, I'm not getting that. Or am I? Probably not. We can give it a go, though. I need to revisit the sloth because sorry, but I don't remember what we were doing. But I needed to... Is he not over here? I'm pretty sure I need to give the sloth something, but I might have accomplished it already. I missed him. There he is. He's in the infirmary! Well, that's not helpful. Oh, I think he said that something's gonna be under my bed and I need to fix it, right? Right, let's deal with you. Oh god, I'm hungry. I'll check to see if I have any food back at the place in a minute. William, what are you sighing for? My daughter, Joanna. Joanna! Wrote to tell me she has a boyfriend. Ho ho ho! Most joyous news. Why are you so perturbed? She was badly hurt just a few years ago. It is so soon. If this boy is not good, I am afraid she will be hurt again. Maybe she should wait a few more years before thinking about boys. I see. May I ask, how old is Joanna? She turned 40 this year. She is just a naive little girl. Because turtles live a long time. It's world building. I need this gourd. It's 50. That's as much If I increase my charisma, I can reduce its cost, I think. But yeah, we're gonna want to haggle this premium liquor out. Oh. These shoes probably affect my score. The best I can do, I think, is haggle this premium liquor off of him and then sell it back to him. God, 80% off. So powerful. That's absurd. $34. Haha, a fine tipple indeed. He liked your gift. As thank you, he gave you liquor. Oh. People just started giving me things. It's wild. Neat. Not good enough, though. Okay. Not gonna get my charisma any higher from glasses. Isn't this a... It's a gang quest. This is kind of a priority, I think. I feel like I should just blow money on it. I could do a little save just in case, maybe. But I think I need to just... As much as haggling is effective, I think I just need to buy stuff from him at full price. Oops. Because I need to get his rep all the way up to 50 right now. Which means I also need to find someone to give the liquor to. He's neutral on beer. Gives you more money every day. But he's not really big on beer. The problem is I won't really have a lot of people that I've ever given beer to. He doesn't like a mint roll-up. He likes art. So there's a good chance he doesn't like liquor. He's neutral on beer and neutral on liquor, so it's not amazing, but at least he won't hate me for it. And I'm trying to get this other skill for higher wages. He's in the kitchen. Does Henry like liquor or just food? He reasonably likes it, but not that much. That was kind of a waste for today's gift. Okay, well. Right now I'm just like, I gotta get these items out of my inventory so I can actually buy more things. There you are. Raphael, have you heard the rumor about the prison being haunted? Some guys have said they hear footsteps coming from behind the wall at night. Ridiculous. Even a preschooler would know that that's just the sound of the water pipes expanding when they heat up. But ain't you a bit afraid? What if it really is a ghost? Only people who have done something bad need to be afraid of ghosts. You're really on edge, Phil. You haven't done anything bad now, have you? Everyone in this place has done something bad. Not me. Here is liquor. A gift? If I sold this, I'd probably blah, 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 blah. Okay. Bond? You back to waste some more of my time? I already told you, I don't care about anything but money. I estimate I'll lose $200 the time I waste talking to you. Can you afford to pay for it? I guess so. There's multiple people who just pay $200 to befriend in an attempt to make more money. Okay. As you said, time is money. So, does that mean my money can buy time? It seems you really want to talk with me. He stuffs the money in his pocket and answers a few of your questions. Killing 4 birds with 1 stone, what a brilliant plan. Question, what's the largest and most dangerous monkey of them all? Answer, the mandrill. You only have to take one look at this guy to see why. You certainly would not want to mess with those huge arms and sharp teeth. not to mention the terrifying pattern on his face. However, despite his fearsome appearance, he does not like getting involved in fights, because it would waste precious time that could be used to make money. As an underworld accountant, he helps the Black Claw gang make a fortune in prison through a variety of special means. Of course, some of it also goes into his own pockets. Raphael showed a great talent for mathematics since he was a child, and was able to solve high school level problems with ease while still in elementary school. However, his intelligence did not help his family. When his father's factory closed down due to poor management, the bank took their house as collateral. Raphael moved to Skid Row with his parents. It was then that he realized just how important money is. Life at Skid Row was chaotic and hard. Young Raphael often fought with others to earn a little money, and the detention center became his second home. However, his predicament may have been a blessing in disguise. After yet another arrest for fighting in the street, Raphael met a strange old man in the detention center. He was using pieces of broken stone from the ground to write mathematical formulas on the wall, and Raphael helped solve them using mental arithmetic. Charles the Crow introduced himself. It turned out he was a gangland accountant working on money laundering and lending. Impressed by Raphael's mathematical talent, Charles asked Raphael to become his assistant. Raphael saw a chance to change his fate. If you had a chance to change your fate, would you? And he seized it without hesitation. Raphael took to the work like a duck to water. A few years later, saying that his student knew everything he needed in order to take over, Charles decided that it was time to retire. However, the old accountant knew too many secrets, and the gang's boss killed him during his retirement dinner. When he learned the news, Raphael was filled with both rage over the death of his teacher and terror at seeing his own eventual fate. He had to do something. He secretly transferred all the gang's money to an account that he held in the boss's name, taking everything for himself. Just as Raphael had hoped, this kicked off bloody infighting with the gang. To keep himself out of danger, he was smart enough to leak evidence incriminating himself to the police. This led him to hide out in prison and watch the bloodshed from the sidelines. Raphael succeeded in achieving his 4 objectives: avenging old Charles, escaping the gang, taking the gang's money for himself, and making sure he had enough funds in prison. Perhaps only a mathematical genius like Raphael was capable of devising and executing such an intricate plan to kill 4 birds with 1 stone. It was ironically a bird gang full of birds. Where'd you hide the money? Is the gang completely finished now? Sorry. That's all the Q&A time you get for $200. The rest of my secrets will cost you more. Can I enable this? Oof. Yeah, basically. Ooh, I can afford plan B though. Damn it, we do want plan B. But I get intelligence experience every night. And this will build up my money. I think I'll go for the money right now. Because getting this now will give me 20% more money during my work that I'm about to do in the morning here. I'm already down to only 3 hours until... I guess it's common. I don't know, I feel like a lot of time passed. How much time did it cost to have this chat with him? I don't know, I don't think time really passes here. I don't think there's anything that's really specifically I want from him right now besides that perk. At least it's nice that my wages went up. Back to the main building where we're still working on this guy. Just blowing my money today. But I'm really good at just constantly getting more of it, and I have a backlog of stuff I'm trying to sell. So I still need 8 more rep. Buy the liquor for full price? 1 more rep, okay. 50% increased intelligence experience. Why not? Let's have some tea. I can afford the wine gourd. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. Give myself the space for it. And if I get an intelligence thing from... if I get an intelligence lunch, that should apply to it. So it'll be a lot more experience. Because admittedly, I still have a debuff that gives me less experience, unfortunately. I can haggle for this one. god, a 90% discount. A 90% discount after all this. So at least I got my... I saved some money, a little bit at the end, in the goofiest way possible. Alright, so take it back to Caesar. He's in the infirmary! What happened? Also, everyone was supposedly fine this morning. Now everyone's in the infirmary. Should I be in the infirmary? I could take a laxative to get to the infirmary, but then I don't get to do my jobs. I should probably at least serve coffee first before I consider going to the infirmary. So I think I'm capable of doing that. Let's do it once over all my stuff again. Okay, so we're waiting for the story to progress. I just have to wait for this one. We want to become friends with the shark because it might be one of the escapes. We don't know which escape's going to pay off. I need 6 sleep cookies for the barbershop. I need to fix the thing under my bed. Take the wine into the infirmary. Or just with me to lunch, honestly. But I should check out the infirmary because the other thing requires the infirmary. Go to the craft table in the general building and make a collage to hide the piece of tarp. So I need to figure out how to make a collage during lunch. And kill a cockroach. I'll go kill a cockroach out of spite. Yeah, the sloth said he'd deliver a thing for me to fix. Hopefully it's there. There's no cockroach. Why is there no cockroach? I think he said it'd show up under my bed after a roll call. I'm just gonna have to hope that him being in the infirmary doesn't actually change that outcome. The fact that both people I want to talk to right now are in the infirmary is insane. But I should be able to do the quest as long as I remember to take the gourd with me during lunch. You can smell the faint aroma of alcohol even with the lid on. Maybe you can use it to hold. It can be used to hold water. Let's see, back in my room. Oh, it's the hammer he wants me to repair. That's what it was. I need inventory space. Where does this go for more charisma again? There's the laxatives. Buh. I can't even swap things with each other. Like at this point I need to like sell or give away an item just to give myself space. Which should probably be the liquor. Just because... You know the mayor election's in a week? What's that got to do with us? It ain't like either one of us will let us... Not like either one will let us out. Maybe they will. I have all sorts of information. Yeah? What type of information? I heard there's a connection between the current mayor and the Black Marsh chemical plant. And the plant has applied for land in Skid Road to expand. But since it's election season, the approval's been put on hold. If the mayor gets re-elected, the plant will get the land for sure. What's any of that got to do with us? Well, that's a lot of work. All the roads, bridges... And what's the cheapest source of labor around? You mean they'll hire us? Yeah. My guard friend told me the warden's already got the contract. The inmates who do the work won't get paid, but they will have their sentences reduced. It ain't working for I ain't working for free for some rich douchebag's exploitation. Relax, man. The city's full of exploitation. You just have to get as much out of it as you can. I just want to get out of here as soon as I can. Here's some liquor. Wow, that's a hot commodity. So he was reasonably happy with that. And that buys me some space because, oh God, help me. I just don't think I'm going to use this. I think it's just an item to give away. God, the number of items I can't put away. It's maddening. Well, my goal isn't to read books today. My goal is to make a collage, so I'm probably not read. But I also want to read that one book because I can use it for the other ability. We have multiple competing goals there. Those cookies need to be in my inventory later. Gang rep did not go up via a higher rep with my bud. I'm friends with that guy now. I'm already friends with the tiger. So many characters. He's neutral on liquor. You probably won't want a strength belt. Who would want a strength belt that I like? Probably the honey badger, but I'm already high enough with him that I don't really need help. Wow, I forgot that I'm already friends with Caesar. That's wild. He's the only one I haven't got up there with. Just hand a few of these items out just so I can get the damn hammer out and try to work on it. It's getting silly, right? I think I might commit to being able to do stuff during lunch today, and I don't want to infringe on that by being stuck in the infirmary too long. So that I think I might put off the infirmary until tomorrow, because I have to work on making that guy like me anyway. Looks like a gift. Yeah. It is. And I guess I'll read his background next episode if it lets me do it, because I'm going a little overtime here. You again? Have you got anything better to do? I just want to talk, please. Don't go a landmine on me. Making fun of my nickname? No, landmines actually sound really cool. You should thank whoever gave you that nickname. My special forces buddies gave it to me. There's also grenade, artillery, and tank. So you were a soldier? Yeah, Echo Force, mainly overseas ops. I'd love to interview you. Heard you get to ride those special transporter planes, is that right? Those things are just flying tin cans. Riding inside like's being in seg. And sometimes the long-haul flights last a whole day and night. Constant noise from the four propellers made it impossible to sleep. You ever tried staying up all night in seg? Trust me, there's nothing worse. Huh. It's hard to imagine how hard that feels. I knew there was no point talking to new fish like you. Do I really need to experience staying up all night in Seg to have something in common with them? Alright. Unnecessary lengths to go through. I'm not doing that.